numbers wrong. Not much more to it than that.
Huh, okay. I just double-checked, and you can only do the speech check with Link. There's nothing more to it. NCR, NCR. Dude's walking down this way, it's NCR. I think there's Cazadores up that way. I think that was over that way, I don't quite remember. Or maybe it's... Hold on, is Camp Forlorn Hope up there? It is. I think there was... Was there Cazadores on the way? I don't remember. Half the time I'm surprised I remember what I had for breakfast. Which recently has been nothing, because I don't eat breakfast.
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
Damn, son. Alright. Go back to Forlorn Hope. Instruct her that things be whack. Have the game tell me I'm still wearing NCR clothes. Like, I don't know that.
I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Vault. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Oh, good, I'm accepted with the NCR. Phenomenal. I was waiting for that. I wanted to make sure that, they all like me, because I enjoy doing quests for them. So, let's go talk to the big head honcho. Oh wow, I'm up to 42 total frames, missed or skipped, due to rendering and or encoding lag. Meanwhile, I'm sure if anyone watches this, they will see a hell of a lot more than 42 frames missing in total. And this is over the course of an hour and 4 minutes, so far. Like, it's gonna be a lot more. I need to know how many of the voice actors had to say that line in total. Because it was probably a ton of them. The House Resort. Yes, that Mr. House. Alright. Where's Chief Himmelhammel? Oh, he's probably upstairs. Go upstairs. Go out this door. And we're Gucci. Ah, look, fake. Are they God Rays? They're not God Rays, are they? I don't remember.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you? Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here. I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
His back's clipping into the chair.
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field. Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel. Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted, lost in static from person to person. Shoot.
And now we will accuse him.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
And then he will walk around the table. Kind of weirdly. He could have just gone this way. But I feel like it doesn't really matter that much. And now we will very slowly follow Chieftain. Do you get the joke? I'm talking slowly because he's walking slowly. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alright, I gotta catch up with him. My walking speed is very slightly behind his. And into his office we go, as he phases through the door. Yep, sit down, old man.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey.
I can see a coffee mug in the background.
Ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop. It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed.
Send me in. We'll be good.
To count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam. Oliver and the center are ruined. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them. Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Could have sworn I had some way to do this. Well then. I guess I don't.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this. I'm gonna step through that door and pretend like we never had this talk.
Check your fire! Like that!
What have we done?
Is that everyone? Really? I guess not. Thin red paste. Look at that. Plus 7 HP for 30 seconds. That's 210 health. Let's see how many of them had it. Another thin red paste. Oh, nothing on him. Blood sausage. 15 health? 20 seconds. That's 300 health off of one healing item. Actually, let's take a blood sausage right now. And just see how much it heals. Blood sausage. Look at my health bar go up. That is consistent healing. That is just great. Excuse me, sir. I'm behind my desk. You cannot stop me. Yeah, come on. Two thin red paste. Two thin red paste. Oh, and the Ranger Sokoa. Whoa, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, I could have sworn I was able to talk to this dude and get him to stop. Have it all be Gucci, but I guess not. I think I just have to go do something else first. So I will come back to this once I've done that. Yeah, so for now, we'll finish this quest later. Anyway, that will definitely do it for me for this recording session. Next time, we will do something. I don't know what. Maybe we'll finally do Hard Luck Blues. Probably not. I don't know. But yeah, I'll think of something to do. I'll find me an objective. Oh, that reminds me. I did some testing, and the reason I don't want to go into the casinos to continue the main quest is because when you enter the tops, you are given a pardon with Caesar's Legion that resets your reputation to neutral. Now, I want to do as many things as I can to piss off the Legion right now, so that when I get reset with them, I can do the few things that need them to not be pissed off at me. So, I wanted to see when to actually get the pardon, and it's when you go into the tops and then speak to Benny. If you go into the tops and you don't speak to Benny at all, and you just do a bunch of other things, you're fine. Only after talking to Benny and then leaving the tops that you get that pardon. Meanwhile, going into the Lucky 38 and talking to Mr. House at all will get you a pardon with the NCR. Now, if possible, I'd like to save both of those for until the end of the game, after I complete Lonesome Road, which totally isn't happening. That's not happening unless I do the DLCs early. So, actually, did I finish There Stands the Grass? I didn't. We'll do that next time, because that's a fun quest. I like that quest. Yeah, anyway, so I could go into the tops and grab a quest that I kind of like, and it will get me a gun that I enjoy using, but for the most part, I can't really do anything in the tops or the Lucky 38, because then I'll get the pardon, and then I can't do the thing that I want to do with Lonesome Road. But maybe I'll just skip that. Maybe I'll skip it and then just use, like, cheats, basically, to show you guys the end results of that. I might do that, actually. That sounds like a better plan. That way I get the ending I like with that perk. Not that perk, that DLC. And I get to not have to deal with any of that. Either way, I've had a lovely time. Thank you very much for joining me, and I do hope you'll join me next time. Bye!